WNBA stars Caitlin Clark, Napheesa Collier receive $1 billion update amid CBA uncertainty. I do think the benefit of signing with someone, or a company like Excel, and someone like Alan and me, and the team and Colin Garrity, the team we have around her, is that it provides a little bit more access and guidance to some other things that might not happen just organically, said super agent Aaron Kane from Excel Sports Management back in 2023 after signing Caitlin Clark. By then, everyone knew Caitlin was destined for greatness. Her rising stardom meant she needed a team that could handle everything off the court while she focused on dominating on it. And who better than a powerhouse agency representing names like Napheesa Collier, Nikola Jokic, and Tiger Woods? Candace Parker gives her take on Napheesa Collier's statements and the state of the WNBA. So far, the partnership between Caitlin Clark and Excel Sports has been nothing short of seamless. But that could be about to change. For weeks, rumors have been swirling about a potential change in ownership, and it looks like those whispers might soon become reality. According to Mike LaSalle of Shamrock Capital, which owns a minority stake in the agency, Goldman Sachs is set to acquire Excel Sports in a deal reportedly valuing the company at nearly $1 billion. This isn't Goldman Sachs' first step into the world of sports. The financial powerhouse has steadily built its presence in the industry, having worked with the NFL on the sale of its media assets to ESPN and assisted in major franchise transactions, including the 2024 sale of the Baltimore Orioles. Goldman also ramped up its sports marketing efforts in recent years, starting with a 3-year endorsement deal with golfer Patrick Cantlay in 2020, and now partnering with LPGA star Nelly Korda. That said, Caitlin Clark and Napheesa Collier aren't the only WNBA stars represented by Excel Sports. Eric Ogunbowale and Nelissa Smith are also part of the Excel Sports roster. While the sale itself isn't expected to directly affect the athletes, Goldman Sachs' involvement could open the door to even bigger endorsement deals and contract opportunities for these stars in the near future. And that could turn out to be a real game-changer given the current landscape of the WNBA. In 2025, the league's minimum salary was just $66,079 for players with 2 or fewer years of experience, and $78,831 for those with 3 or more. The regular max sat at $214,466, while Supermax players earned around $250,000. Those numbers are expected to rise soon, with the WNBA and WNBPA currently deep in negotiations over a new CBA that could redefine how players are compensated. While no agreement has been finalized yet, both sides have agreed to an extension in hopes of avoiding a potential lockout. There's still optimism that a deal will eventually be reached. According to Front Office Sports, the current offer on the table includes a new Supermax salary of roughly $850,000 and a veteran minimum of $300,000. However, the players reportedly turned it down, pushing instead for a more equitable revenue-sharing model that better reflects their growing impact on the league. If the players get what they're asking for, we could see a massive shift in earnings across the league. Stars like Napheesa Collier, Eric Ogunbowale, and Nelissa Smith, all of whom will hit free agency this offseason, could potentially earn 2 to 3 times more than their current salaries. And when Caitlin Clark's contract extension comes up in 2 years, she could be looking at a deal worth several $1 million. Speaking of Caitlin Clark, she's set to tee it up in a golf tournament soon, and interestingly, she'll be joined by none other than Goldman Sachs brand ambassador Caitlin Clark to play in the Onica Pro-Am. Caitlin Clark is gearing up to play in the Onica Pro-Am for the 2nd straight year this Wednesday. The Indiana Fever star, who competed in last year's event in Bel Air, Florida, has been putting in the work ahead of the tournament by practicing at Michael Jordan's ultra-exclusive golf club, Grove XXIII, in Hobe Sound, Florida, to fine-tune her game. She'll be joined by some familiar faces on the course too. Her Fever teammates, and the ones who complete the Trace Letches trio, Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hull, will serve as her celebrity caddies at Pelican Golf Club. For the opening 9 holes on Wednesday, Clark will tee off alongside world number 2 and Goldman Sachs brand ambassador Nelly Korda, before teaming up with sponsor Invite Lauren Gwynn for the back 9. Will be interesting to see how Clark performs tomorrow, but fans should also keep an eye on the Goldman Sachs story, which could potentially set the tone for WNBA player contracts this free agency. Stay tuned for more updates.